Welcome to the third episode of my video blog. As you can see from the title, I'll be talking about Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi and the debate of who is the best player after the recent Ballon d'Or win by Messi. But first, I'd like to thanks to those who have been watching the last two episodes. I passed 100 views on just the last episode alone. I'm sure that's not a particularly big landmark, but it does feel like that to me, considering I've only been starting for a week. So I'd just like to start the episode by just saying thank you to those who have been watching, and I hope you continue to watch as well. Right, so I think the best place to probably start is for me to say that I don't have anything against Messi. I think he really is a absolutely world-class player. We are quite lucky to be able to actually watch a player of his quality play. I have nothing against him whatsoever, and I do actually think he did deserve to win. I think all of the three nominees deserved to win. I think all three of them were unbelievable players and at the top of their game. And to be fair, all three of them have pretty much been on top of the game for years to come, and for the last few years as well. I think Messi's finishing is unbelievable. His teamwork is really good. What he does off the field as well is exceptional. So he's not just, a good play for 90 minutes when after full time. He does charity work. He does those funny adverts on aeroplanes with other celebrities. He does a lot for the game. He's a nice. He seems like a nice person. Keeps himself to himself. Not a lot of people dislike him. Obviously, a lot of people like him, but I think it's fair to say that not a lot of people dislike him. He hasn't got that many enemies in the game. But anyway, I just wanted to start the episode before people start saying, Messi's brilliant. I don't think he's shit. I think he's absolutely world class. If you read my blog post on my blog, the link should be at the bottom of the screen now. I do favour Cristiano Ronaldo. I think he is the best player in the world, and I think he deserved to win it the most. I think overall, individually, Ronaldo is probably the greatest player of all time, not just this year, not just for the Ballon d'Or this year, or even the last few years. I think he's the greatest player of all time. I think he has unbelievable characteristics as a footballer. Individually, I think that there is no equal to him. His strength, his shooting from distance, his free kicks, his skills and tricks. As a forward, I think he has every quality you need to be a forward and more. Not only that, as a comparison between him and Messi, I think Ronaldo has proven that he has at the top of his game in more than one league. Obviously, he started in Portugal. He's been in the English Premier League, where in the last season before he went to Real Madrid, he was a record breaker. Nobody could touch him. He single-handedly, more or less, won the league for United that season, and now he's gone to Spain, and he's broken records there as well. I think that is a major difference between him and Messi. Ronaldo has been at the top level at 3 different leagues. I'm sure if he was ever to leave Real Madrid and to go to somewhere like Germany or Italy, I'm pretty sure he'd be doing the same thing there. And I think that the different styles in these 3 leagues shows that he's been able to score a shitload of goals against different defenses in different leagues. So I think, as far as a test or a challenge has been wise, I think Ronaldo's done the most. I think Messi's just been in La Liga. He's been unbelievably successful in La Liga. His performances are unbelievable. His teamwork is brilliant. But like if you read my blog post, I think it is fair to say that around him he has 10 other world-class players. Iniesta and Xavi are giving him world-class through balls. He has got amazing support. He's voted the best player in arguably the greatest team of this generation, if not of all time. Obviously, I'm not downplaying Messi's. Well, maybe I am. But I think having to do it at Manchester United and Real Madrid and in Portugal, is a little bit harder than to do it in just Barcelona, with obviously that many world-class players around him. And I think that makes my opinion. I think individually, if you just had Ronaldo and Messi on their own and look through their skills and techniques and obviously attributes, I think Ronaldo probably pips him in that position. If you look at the different leagues, like I've just mentioned, I think Ronaldo's been tested in more than one league. I think that is another contribution to why I think he's the best. And lastly, I think it's fair to say that Ronaldo isn't as liked as Messi. I think Ronaldo during his career has looked a bit arrogant. He probably was at the beginning of his career when he was starting to fly off, and I think that's contributed as well. I don't think in the footballing world he is that liked as a person, and I think that affects the votes. I think if the people who voted just didn't take into consideration, do I like Ronaldo as a person, I think the result would be a bit different. I'm a Liverpool fan, and I like Ronaldo, so if I can admit that, I'm sure some of the other judges could possibly. Messi is a bit of a poster boy for FIFA. He keeps himself to himself. There's no controversies around him, and I think that's a big contribution. And I think that is a little bit unfair. I think it's unfair to Ronaldo that the fact that he may not be liked by that many people, to stop him from winning the Ballon d'Or, when I think a lot of people would agree with me that Messi does deserve it, and so does Ronaldo. That only one can win it, but more than one can deserve it. So really, I've waffled on for quite a bit now. If you read my blog, you can go into a bit more detail. But I think Ronaldo, my personal opinion, is a better player overall than Messi, and I think he actually probably is the world's greatest player and the one that should have won Ballon d'Or. If he doesn't win it this season, when is he going to win it? Because Barcelona are going to continue winning trophies. What more does Ronaldo need to do? Does he need to move to another league? Does he need to straighten out his public opinion? Does he need to start giving to charity publicly? Does he need to start smiling a bit more or something like that? But footballing wise, I don't think Ronaldo can do much more. I think the only way he is probably going to win is if he just starts being liked by people. I think it's the same with Luis Suarez. I think Luis Suarez, sorry to bring him up again, and it was a bit of a boring subject. I think Luis Suarez would get more media attention for the positive reasons if people started forgetting about those negative things. They need to drop it at some point. I think that's the case with Ronaldo. So to conclude, I think Ronaldo is a better player than Messi. If you disagree with me, if you agree with me, pop it into the comments and I'll try and respond to them. But I just want to repeat what I said at the beginning. I have nothing against Messi. I think he's a world-class player. I just think Ronaldo is just marginally a better player. So that's the end of this episode. As a lot of you know, the Liverpool and Manchester game is coming this weekend, so expect my episode to probably be on that topic either before the game, if I'm brave enough to make a prediction, or after the game, where I discuss the results and any things that happened in the game of note. Right. So again, thank you for watching my previous episodes. I'm extremely happy with how many people have been watching them, and I hope you carry on watching it. Thank you.